Yeah, go. Yep, that big red button. Hit it. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, come on. Come grab your mic. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, crack this open.
What's happening here?
It's your cord. Welcome to Winging It.
Hey, guys. Welcome to Winging It.
As you see, we are winging it right now.
Oh, shit, dog.
Oh, why'd you...
Because it's going to be like that anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
let me take a sip of this because...
Oh, shit. I'm going to...
Right. Oh, that's horrible.
Surely it's not.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, so pretty over here,
I don't
guys.
dig that. I don't dig that.
It's Riesling. Riesling is so good. What are you on about?
It's not that great. Anyway, we are winging it, guys, and this is our first podcast, episode fucking 1.
I was supposed to do this in the morning, but it just didn't happen. And so here we are in the evening, enjoying the most beautiful sunset ever. Hopefully this camera can actually capture it.
I'd say it looks pretty good over there. Yeah. Well, from my eyes it does. We're in Caloundra currently, which is Sunshine Coast for anyone that doesn't know. And this is our first podcast, babe. What do you reckon?
What do I reckon?
Bit late?
It's a little bit late. We won't have much sunlight.
You're probably going to get a solid 10 minutes of seeing my ugly face, and then I'd say it'll get pretty dark. What do you reckon?
What do I reckon? So, something I'd like to, I guess, start off with is we've left our rental and we are on the road with the goal of travelling all of Australia.
Hippies, pretty much. Full-time campers now, aren't we?
That's right.
Living the dream.
Whether we're sleeping in the car or camping, depends, you know. But yeah, it's crazy the places you go to because
Probably
not everywhere is
very friendly. Yeah, I'd say a lot of the times we're camping in the car currently at the moment. There's not a lot of free camp setups anywhere where we are in the Sunshine Coast, so we just make it work, and
pretty much
set up the back of the truck.
Yeah, we've built a platform at the back, so now we can pull over anywhere and have a sleep. But you can't just pull over anywhere because, guys, in Queensland, Australia, it is illegal to sleep in your car. So don't be doing that. And that's not what we're doing. So if
This is not a campsite.
This is a residential
This is a residential area and you must evacuate.
There's actually a funny story behind that. We were building a platform next to my nana's house, just on the side of the street, because we didn't want to bother anyone. We've got 2 big dogs. And there we are, just minding our own business, building this wooden platform, taking stuff out of our car.
It's fucking comfy too. It's a comfy platform now. Way better than the seats.
Taking the back seats out, and a lady's dog runs out, and she comes up to us and says, "This is not a campsite, this is a residential area." And mind you, we're not even camping, we're just sorting out our car and trying to build a platform. But because of the gear in our car, and because one of our dogs is a Rottweiler, she felt a bit intimidated.
This is why we left the Gold Coast, because the Gold Coast is actually a shithole. Been there too long.
It's not too bad, but when you've been there for too long, definitely, you kind of got to move on. But
Time to clip the wings. No, clip the wings? Spread the wings.
If you clip the wings,
We
you
can't go
fly.
anywhere.
Yeah, so.
Don't clip your fucking wings. Let's spread them. Spread those wings.
Like an STD, my friends.
Yeah.
Spread it like an STD.
You may be wondering why we're sitting on the edge of a cliff this lovely afternoon, and it's because you viewers are fucking lucky, and we're going to show you the best of Australia as we podcast.
Exactly.
I bet you there's not a lot of podcasts out there, travel related or not travel related, that will actually get out into the nature and show you what this country can offer. And this country can offer some beautiful places.
Definitely.
It's not dog friendly. Australia, sort your fucking shit out. You're not dog friendly, but we can see some pretty awesome areas.
Yeah, definitely.
This is what, our 3rd day here in Caloundra?
Caloundra,
I think it is. I like it. I like
It's
Caloundra.
beautiful. It's such a nice little town. Just so many beaches around here. And
The best
sunsets.
beaches as well. There's shit all over fucking Gold Coast beaches.
And it's not that busy here. You know what I mean? It's so quiet. This is such a beautiful spot. And I think this is the first town that we've stopped at that we actually really, really like. It's just beautiful. And we've seen eagles.
We've been to some towns, folks,
Hawks.
let me tell you. A cracker of a town, Eagleby.
Oh,
Good old town out there.
If anyone's been
By a
to
man
Eagleby.
goes by the name of
Tasty.
Les, the old Welsh dragon. Our Eagleby, Lord bless his soul, survived the floods with a llama. We've been to some weird spots, I tell you. Kilcoy, accidentally stumbled in there a couple times without even trying to. We're just trying to find some national parks and we end up back in fucking Kilcoy. Nothing much there, just a fish and chip shop, and that's probably it.
Oh, there's a couple of things, a couple of little cafes. They've got free hot showers there, so when you're
That's
out on
Eagleby
the
that
road-
have free hot showers.
No, yeah, Eagleby and Kilcoy.
Did Kilcoy
and the
have free hot
bathrooms,
showers?
When you pull over, it's like a truck
Oh, it's
stop.
like a truck
there
stop.
are hot showers, my friend. That is
Yeah, yeah,
luxury.
yeah.
When you are traveling, a hot shower is luxury. I'll tell
Yeah,
you that.
yeah, true that, yeah. Talking about hot showers, we went to the gym yesterday, signed up at Snap Fitness. I mean, I like the gym, and it's not one of my favourite gyms. It's very small, not much there, which is pretty much all Snaps, I guess, around. They can get a little bit bigger, but there's not much there. But we went to have a shower at Snap Fitness. Mind you, it's winter here, and it's like 9 degrees in the mornings now. And I wanted to get a hot shower, so we went into the gym specifically just for a shower. Oh, look at that. Is that a hawk?
Oh wow, is that an eagle?
That's an eagle.
Jesus, that's big. Holy
Oh,
shit.
anyway, there's an eagle there, so we're just going to look at that because it's an eagle. This might be in the camera, actually. If the camera... Yeah, it's going to come across into the camera.
Wow. There's
That'll see that, eh? Will that see
there's
that?
an eagle here, guys.
They'll see that, eh?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe not.
An eagle in the sunset. You can't get much better than that. Bottle of fucking Riesling. What do you reckon?
What do you reckon? Anyway, we did sign up to a gym.
Lost my train of thought there, sorry.
For the purpose of being able to train on the road, staying healthy, staying fit, and also for the option of being able to have a hot shower.
Mainly the hot shower because
Mainly.
we get quite dirty and we
Hot shower.
don't shower for a few days at a time.
Which is okay.
And
It's
onion
okay.
starts to smell pretty damn bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
I still do.
He still eats me out.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's marinade.
Married. Babe, that's disgusting. Oh my lordy. That got a bit too intense. But the shower we arrived at yesterday at Snap Fitness only lasted a minute. So then we went to the other shower.
It went cold on me, yeah.
And after 1 minute, it also went cold on us. And Leon got very angry at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, it's super cold. I struggled to get up anyway. And then usually, I think everyone can relate. Usually I like to stand in a fucking hot shower for like 10 minutes and it feels really nice, especially in winter. The last thing I expected is it to go cold whilst I'm like washing my body. But yeah, they both actually went cold, didn't they?
So Leon utilized my social media to write a complaint. And I've been contacted by the staff of Snap to let me know that we were there during peak times, which apparently is two or three people at the club.
Yeah, can I just say, Snap Fitness Caloundra, stop replying to people's complaints about it and just get it fixed. If you can't pay your gas bill, sort it out. Jeepers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to currently get drunk on this bottle of wine because I barely drink. Well, I have not drunk in a while because we're driving around heaps and trying to budget. So
Yes.
this will be the first bottle of wine we've had for fucking ages. And I'm probably going to get tipsy and fall off the cliff.
Please don't do that. That'll be the end of our podcast.
You can keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Just keep it rolling. If I die in a
Boyfriend
podcast,
died.
if I die during a podcast, make sure it goes viral because I reckon that would be pretty cool. Got to soldier on for the team, babe. Don't you reckon?
Sure thing. Cowboy. But yeah. So question is, why is it illegal to sleep in your car in Queensland? Is it illegal to sleep in your car in your country? Like, we want to know about that because
It's
in
not
this
even
state-
illegal in every other state in Australia. It's only
Just
Queensland.
Just Queensland. The thing is, right, you're allowed to go sleep in your house. Whatever, a house. Just a standing thing with 4 walls, whatever, concrete block, doesn't matter. You can sleep in there. But a car that you own, that belongs to you, you are not allowed to sleep there. And, by the way, you are allowed to take a nap to rest your eyes between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. But after that, you are not. So if you're fucking tired...
If you're tired and you're driving at 8 p.m. and you pull over on the side of a random road Because they say to you, oh, we've got rest areas around Australia, all around the highway, but what if you're not in the highway, or what if you're nowhere near a rest area? So it's 8 p.m, and you pull over and you try to rest your eyes for 2 hours, you will get fined, my friend.
Illegal.
Because you are a criminal.
Criminal.
You're a piece of shit.
Don't be doing that shit, man.
Don't do that shit around me,
Only
because I
between
will
the hours
bite you.
of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m, my friends, and don't you be tired after that, because if you are, that's it. You owe the government money. You're doing some
It ain't
sneaky
cheap.
shit.
It ain't cheap to snooze. What was our fine?
245, but
No,
270.
$275.
275.
Because we camped in our car. Mind you, but the homeless man sleeping on the bench didn't get bothered at all.
No.
So there's a hot tip as well. If you own a vehicle and you're going to sleep in it, just park up somewhere where you're allowed to park and sleep on a bench.
Sleep on the bench. And
Might
then
be
no one
cold,
will
but-
bother you.
No one will fuck
bother
with you.
So there's no in between. You can't live in your car, you know what I mean? But you can sleep on the park bench, and you can sleep in the house.
This has become too much of a negative episode for our first
All right.
episode. Look at behind us. There's a beautiful sunset. How good. Who cares where you sleep if you're looking at that, eh?
True, we'll just sleep here at the cliff.
You probably could actually. There's a few good spots. I've pinned some on my phone for later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Create some saucy content.
Saucy
But,
content.
Yeah, well, we're winging it. And we're literally just going to travel Australia. We just fucking randomly... Well, we got pretty much... What happened? We got told we got to leave the rental.
Yeah.
With 2 months left on the lease, they said, we don't want you back after the lease. They wanted to up the rent like $100 something bucks. And so we just got a loan, got the old patrol GU, and tried as fast as we could to set up whatever we could so that was livable. We had both our dads who were kind of like, what would you call them, like savvy?
Tech savvy.
Not even tech savvy, just dad savvy.
Dad
Everyone
savvy.
has a dad. I'm pretty sure everyone has a dad that can like pull apart a car and put it back together, and like they just know. Must be like that age, like that generation that just is hands on and they know how to do everything.
Yeah.
So we had help from both our parents to pretty much set up the patrol, power, battery system,
Yeah.
sleeping arrangement, got all the gear we needed. Well, just what we could, I guess. Like,
I guess,
with
yeah.
what we had.
What we could.
And that's it. We took off and we lived out of our car for... It was ages!
Yeah, for like, what, 2 months? And we couldn't really leave because
We
we had a
had-
few
yeah.
things to attend to. And so we kind of did national parks, came back to attend to...
It was hell, eh?
To whatever we needed to.
It
And
was terrible.
genuinely felt like we were homeless for a
Felt
while
like
there.
It felt like every time we were thinking we were getting closer to taking off, we wouldn't leave and we couldn't take off. We needed this. I had surgery. Anya needed braces. So it's like... It was months on months, eh? When did we leave the house?
I don't know now. It's
February.
a while ago now.
16th of February. I remember it was on the
There
on
we
the
go.
get out notice. On the fuck off notice.
Yes.
16th of February we left that place. And what is the date today? Do you have your phone?
Let me have a look.
I think it's the 9th of June.
Today, my friends, yes, is the 9th of
9th
June.
of June.
We
So
finally
that's
took off.
February, March, April, May. That's fucking almost 4 months that we slept in the car just on the coast. And at Nan's house. God bless her little Russian soul.
Yes. Mind you, when we left, you won't believe what happened. It literally started pouring
Oh,
down
yeah, forgot all about
from
that.
the heavens like a waterfall,
We've survived it all.
like a crazy amount. And literally, the first place we camped at,
Eclipse around that one.
oh my lordy, our gazebo just was split in half. The place we camped at completely got
Underwater,
flooded.
yeah. Couple
Just
meters
a-
deep. That's where Big Les was.
Yes,
With
big
the-
Les.
with the
It's
llama.
a good story. That's a good story. You need to say that.
If we could get Les on this podcast, we definitely would. We could possibly.
Let's get Les on the
But
podcast.
the thing is, we don't
Yes.
know if his name's Les or... What was the other names that he was under? He had a few alter egos.
He had a few names, but the question is, if we get him on the podcast, he probably will never want to reveal his name.
Pretty much he was a man that led us to believe that he had... what would you call it? An agreement with the owner of some land to set up a campsite, which he charged you for. He's a very good keeper, though, wasn't he? Like, he's a very onto it camping general, what you'd call him, manager.
Yeah.
He gave us firewood. He did all the hurrah, came over, checked on us, gave us free crab pots. We didn't catch any crabs because we're useless, but anyway. But it turns out that he does not have any agreement with any person. He built his own little house on that patch of land. He's been there for years, mind you, sleeping in a swag. But he's actually a squatter that just decided that he hates the system and he wants to create his own money his own way. And he used that piece of land to camp it out, really, rent it out to campers.
Smart man.
Which is a fucking smart idea.
Squatter. He's like a typical squatter, my friend.
We couldn't rescue him in the floods because he refused, because he said if I get rescued, they're not going to let me go back here and then they'll know that I'm squatting on this land and it'll cause all sorts of dramas. So I don't think he could join us on this podcast mainly for that reason, but he's got a whole lot of tales, that man.
He definitely does. Is he Irish or?
He's Welsh, yeah, he's from Wales.
There we go. Yeah, very interesting character. He even had a cute llama that got saved during the floods. But,
we were trying to get a boat out to him at that point, but I think he said his friend had a boat and they sorted it out. I was a bit worried about him anyway. He survived. But yeah, that's what I mean. We went through fucking floods. God knows what else. I was drugged up for like 2 weeks of that time. Was it more than that, or 2 weeks?
You mean after your surgery?
Yeah, after surgery.
Yeah.
I was all fucking drugged up.
He had his shoulder surgery.
Car problems with the sway bars, fucking car problems with the spec seats, car problems with the platform.
Hang on. Again, negativity, my friend.
Not problems, but like things that needed to be done. Fucked over by a suspension guy who put the lift in, so I had to do half of it myself to fix it up.
But it's all a part of the adventure. You know
but here we are now. Yeah, here we are. Like, we're finally left after probably 3 months, 3.5 months, because we've actually been travelling for a couple of weeks now.
There's a few people coming down.
But yeah, it's been a bit of a journey.
Definitely a bit of a journey. But
You're right there.
Just went down the wrong hole. But I guess, you know what I mean? It's all a part of the adventure. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where you are. And I mean, nothing is ever going to be butterflies and rainbows. And no matter what kind of experience that you have, it's always a good experience, even if something doesn't
You got to take some shit out of the everything, pretty much.
Yeah, even
negatives turn into positives if you think of it in a way like, if you're not supposed to do something, then you won't do it, I guess. And if you are supposed to, it'll fall into place if you work hard enough. And we pretty much, what's that word? When you manifest something into reality.
Yes, we manifested.
We were talking about traveling for ages, but we were going to plan it.
Yes, we were.
Out goes the plan. We're just here.
But the thing is, right, so we planned it, we thought about it, and Leon even decided, okay, I'm going to get a loan for the truck, this is going to happen, we're going to do it. We talked about this every single day. And the funny thing is, like, bam, here we are. We have to leave our rental. We were planning to do this in probably like a span of 6 to 8 months, and we had to leave in 2 months. And it was like, it was meant to happen. We talked about it every single day. What can we do to make this happen? And it's happening. And it's amazing. Like, if you ever want to do something in life, just fucking do it. Don't just sit around there. You know, don't plan too hard. Just do it. Just make it happen, and then make it work as you go. And that's what we're doing. I mean, we're creating...
It doesn't matter how, like, prepared you are. The shit that you didn't expect will happen, or even if you plan for something, that thing will still happen anyway.
Exactly.
And we got held back trying to prepare for ages, and then we just decided we're just going to have to leave.
Just going to have to. And that was our opportunity with the rental, you know what I mean?
Sort of forced to leave early.
Yeah,
and get the fuck out of here.
People setting up for
We've
the
got
sunset.
a few spectators here.
Got a few spectators.
Spectacles.
Spectacles.
The wine's getting to us already. But fucking, how you doing out there?
Hopefully we don't ruin their view.
There's been a whole bunch of just cargo ships surrounding this area.
Yes, in the far distance. But yeah, if you want to do something, just do it, man. Don't.
Pretty much, we're going to take this time to build a business, travel Australia, see what there is to offer here in this it is a beautiful country. COVID stopped us from going other places, so might as well start in your own backyard. So here we are. We're going to just travel Australia, make content for everyone, do the podcast, see what it turns into, take you guys along.
Yeah, and check out our OnlyFans. Just
Whoa.
shameless promotion here.
You're bringing out the OnlyFans too early, man. We got to keep them suspended in our podcast episodes.
Check it out.
We're going to dress you up
Nonetheless.
slutty every time and make you look really good, and then
I'm
when
not
people
prepared.
start saying, "Oh my god, who's this fucking hot girl with the podcast?" Then we'll say, "By the way,
That's right.
OnlyFans coming at you."
I'm just going to mention that, a little bit of shameless promotion, but that is how we are currently funding.
We're going to have a business and we are doing OnlyFans, but we'll talk about the
Excuse me, sir.
OnlyFans.
You are constantly interrupting me, and I do not appreciate it.
We're going to talk about the OnlyFans on another
Yes,
episode.
that's all right, but I just want to mention it. Is that okay with you, sir?
Yeah, we
Mr.
got she's one too
Leon.
many wine deep.
Leon Marshall, a few wines deep. Definitely a little something that we've been working on, but more so now that we're traveling and we have a lot more time. If that's something you're interested, or you're a couple doing that, you definitely should stay tuned, because there's definitely a lot of fun adventures that come with it, including
we'll stop it there. we'll talk more about that sort of stuff at later episodes.
Stay tuned.
For now, we just want to talk about the journey and places we have seen so far. But I reckon people are coming down now, and it's getting a bit crowded here, and I think it's going to get dark soon.
Can't hear us.
You guys won't be able to see soon anyway, so should we
Do you want to wrap it up?
wrap it up?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for
Let's wrap
tuning
this shit up.
in.
Let's wrap this up so we can actually enjoy the sunset and not have to talk to you fuckers. No. All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys,
That's good.
and can't wait to see you, to hear you.
We
Not
don't
to
see or hear you, but
but
we'll speak to you soon.
we will speak to you soon. Bye, guys.
Fucking heaps of people. Oh, that wine went straight to my head. I used to have to log in and it's still recording. And